Get to know Lynn Spirit, a viral social media influencer, as we discuss his journey to self-acceptance and his mission to inspire youth against bullying. Lynn Spirit, I am so excited to have you on the Chandria Show today. How are you?
I'm pretty good, just celebrating life.
Awesome. You've been declared a viral YouTube sensation with millions of people following and showing you love every single day. How does that differ from life growing up in Greensboro? And what challenges have you faced?
I would say it's different because, Greensboro, I was a nobody, of course. I was just plain simple Marcus, and I moved to Charlotte, 2006, and I think it was time to make a difference, and Lynn is already my middle name as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, I said, I think I need a new outlet in life. I need something different to spark out.
Love that. And then did you face challenges, growing up?
I did. I faced a lot of challenges, with my insecurity and stuff like that, and my looks, and I faced a lot of challenges like that and stuff.
Okay, and you're so brave and so strong, and look at you.
I know, you gotta hold on.
Just hold on. So somebody out there watching, just hold on.
Always, when you think they're not watching, they are watching.
Mm-hmm. You are definitely an inspiration. So from childhood to now, what was the defining moment in your self-acceptance?
Childhood to now, can you kind of give me an example,
Like you said, you grew up with insecurities as a child,
Okay.
You were different.
Well, I would say, from let me see, how can I put this? From childhood to now. I guess because I was, in my childhood, of course I was born different. I look different and people understand different. And from now, I just kind of basically took my negative looks that I didn't like about me and turned it into a positive. If people want to point and laugh at me, why not do it together? Why not turn this into a positive and make fun of it and make it laughable, for people to say, hey, this person is different, but he's laughing at himself, so we all can laugh with him. Let's laugh together.
So don't feel sorry for me. I'm good. I'm great.
No, don't feel sorry for me.
I'm amazing.
Mm-hmm. and you got to be different. You got to be different,
What would you say to your younger self, years later? What would you go back and say to yourself?
I will go back and say that, that's a good question. I will go back and just say that, it's a lot, in life. It's a lot in life that's gonna beat you up and beat you down. But be a survivor at what you do. Be a survivor at what you do.
Love that. I mean, we've all had challenges growing up to some degree, and
Yes.
I have a lot of things I would tell my younger self, so I can relate.
And one thing I really support, I want people to really, because people don't like to look at their ugly selves, and we all, I feel like that's just flaws. Your flaws are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of your beauty, but social media became so just, you have to look like this. But
right.
Really, if you just accept who you are, I think the next person will too.
Absolutely. And that's what makes you a champion for self-acceptance, and that's what inspires people, because it's like we all have flaws. Nobody is flawless. There's no perfect person. And I love that, you have set out to embrace that. How do you personally encourage the youth who experience bullying, and why is it so important for you to be an advocate?
Because I want people to, when you're being, I'm a survivor, number one, of bullying. And I feel like when you're being bullied as a person, and I feel like you need to speak out on it, talk about it. Go tell somebody. Don't hold that in. If someone's bullying you, fight back. And I do know some people may not know how to fight back, but eventually you do. Your fear is holding you. You do know how to fight back. Mm-hmm. Don't let somebody above you make you feel smaller than what you are, because you're bigger than what they are. They just making you feel smaller. So yeah, tell somebody to fight back, and be a warrior at what you do. Don't let them bring your low self-esteem down.
Lynn Spirit is a warrior. And why did you said Lynn is your middle name. Why did you choose that? Why did you add Spirit?
Lynn is my middle name. Okay, Spirit became through my manager. We was this one we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do with names. So he was picking out some names. I said, well, Lynn's already my middle name. So he said, well, let's do Spirit. So we put Lynn Spirit together, and it just kind of made sense. Like, okay. And he's like, because you do have this spirit about you that I like, that draw my attention to you. And I was like, okay, well, Lynn Spirit. I need a new start on life, because my family know Marcus, that's who I really am. But I think I need another side of new life for me,
That's what they're gonna say today. Hey, Mark.
Right. My family still call me Marcus. They're like, hey, Mark. I'm like, okay.
Respect on my name. I'm Lynn Spirit.
Right.
Happy birthday. That is so funny.
Okay.
Well, your confidence is absolutely amazing. And I mean, I'll tell you, your personality is so infectious. I understand why the world keeps watching. And your
Thank
opinion.
you, Thank you.
What sets you apart from the rest of the world? How do you feel about being an inspiration?
I like being different. My style is different. My look, my attitude, my personality. My swag. That makes me different from who I am. And I don't want to look like everybody else. I don't want to look like everybody else. I don't want to wear what everybody else is wearing. I want to wear the opposite of what everybody else is wearing.
That's inspirational. That is so You are the funny, outgoing friend we all need in our lives. How can we continue to keep up with you and your journey and what you're doing?
Well, most likely, Lynn Spirit YouTube, Lynn Spirit Instagram, Lynn Spirit Facebook, or you can just Google all around. It should all pop up. And
Google me.
Right, Google me, and keep a track of what I'm doing, because it has yet begun. It's more to come. It's just moving the way I want it to move.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for your contributions to this
Thank you.
And for teaching us all to be more self-accepting.